Hi ladies, let's do some skincare. So let me do a little tutorial on walking you through all the steps in the travel kit that you're getting. So it comes in this little box and you'll get your puffer bag, which is free, comes with every of those travel kit orders. So a great travel kit. So then in this comes your active cleanup powder, your mist, your calming gel, your booster and your serum, your Boosty Boo, your cream, and a little Aqua BB Cream that's nice during the day. So this is going to be our nighttime routine. In this kit, it doesn't come with the cleansers. Korean is all about double cleansing the skin. So I'm going to include a sample. If you're new, I'm going to include a sample of the Snow Enzyme cleanser and the oil cleanser, and you will use those first, especially if you have makeup on. You want to use the oil cleanser to remove all that. So let's get started. So you're going to walk through. I'm going to start with the oil cleanser. So if you have the oil cleanser, you just need one pump. It's going to remove your makeup. It's going to remove SPF. It's going to remove the impurities from the day. Even if you don't wear makeup, it will remove your mascara. Even if you don't wear makeup, you should still use the oil cleanser because it does hydrate the skin. It has some beautiful seed oils in there for firming the skin, for elasticity, to help with age spots. I'm gonna put that on my eyes and then just work that in to break down the mascara, depending on what kind you have on. And once we add a little bit of water. So this is the first step. Now, Korean skincare is about honoring oneself. They are about taking that time to treat yourself, to take care of your skin. They're not about rushing through everything. That's why it's called a ritual, not a routine. It's not something that you have to do. It's something that you will enjoy doing because you know the products work amazing, that you're not going to want to miss a night. And emulsify. So to emulsify, we just take some water and that turns it into a creamy consistency. So then it doesn't feel oily anymore. It just turns it into a cream. And that's very important to break down that oil so you're not left with that oil on your skin. Okay, so now we have our cloth. We're just going to wipe that off. Nice warm cloth, not hot. We don't want anything hot. A hot cloth is just going to strip all the extra oil from your skin. Okay, so our skin is clean. It doesn't feel tight. So now we're going to go into our Snow Enzyme cleanser. These products last for 5 months because you only use them at nighttime. So for your cleansers, you use them at nighttime to remove your makeup. During the day, in the morning, you don't have makeup on. So you don't need to use these. If you have super oily skin, you can use the Snow Enzyme again in the morning. But if you have dry skin, don't need it. Just wipe with a nice bit of water and a cloth. Snow Enzyme, that's all you need. This is a huge tube. This is a mild exfoliator. And it's going to foam up your skin. If you have blackheads, make sure you're getting them around your nose. One of the things I forgot to mention is too, when you're doing your cleansers, make sure you're really cleansing the skin. Don't put it on for like 20 seconds and wipe it off. Get a good 1 minute and really rub it in. Now with this one, I like to do it around my nose. I have blackheads. So with this one, you could let it dry and it tingles. It will start tickling your face, I know. Or you can rub it till it completely dissolves. The choice is yours. This one here is like doing an extra exfoliation. You can feel it tingling and bubbles bursting and just disappearing on your skin. And that's just doing extra double duty just to double clean the skin. So you can either wait or you can completely rub it until it's gone. There. Make sure you do your neck. Now we're going to emulsify again. Brings the bubbles back. And this just cleans your skin of any extra oils that are on there, anything extra from your oil cleanser. And the purpose of double cleansing is to really make sure your skin is clean so that all the products can sink in and do what they're supposed to do. if your pores aren't clean, the snow enzyme cleans your pores beautifully. If your pores are not clean, your skincare can't sink in and do all the magic that it's supposed to do overnight. Our skin is in repair mode at nighttime. So at nighttime, you really want to make sure your skin is clean so your products can sink in and repair during those 8 hours that you get of sleep. Hopefully you get 8 hours. Now we're going to dry our face. No, actually we're going to leave our face damp. So next we're going to go into the mist. I'm going to spray it and then I'll talk. You want to spray, this is hyaluronic acid in here. So you want to give it a good shake. This is oil and water. I should have showed you that first. I always forget. This is oil and water, so you want to mix them good together. Spritz on damp skin, and that will help the hyaluronic acid sink in. So hyaluronic acid is a humectant. That means that it draws moisture in, and any moisture that's on your skin, it locks that in as well. So if your skin is dry and you're putting on dry, it's locking in the dryness. So if you have it damp, it just locks in the dampness and the moisture that's in there to help plump up your skin, help plump up fine lines and wrinkles, and give you that beautiful dewy finish. So that is your Vieton Mist, now called the Too Faced Oil Mist, but this is the one you get in your kit. Now, while it's still damp, you can spread it around. We're going to go into our calming gel. Now this one here is for anyone that has inflammation or you need some extra hydration. A little bit, that's all you need. These products, these are the small tubes. This will last you like a month, but you only need very little product, but they last a long time. Now everything you want to bring up underneath your eyes. This is going to be your eye cream. You're going to do it on top of your eyelids. It's going to be your night cream. I'm going to let that. I love the calming gel. It just feels so good. It's so light. It's water-based. Beautiful for anyone that has rosacea. Beautiful for anyone that has eczema. If you have oily skin, sinks in beautifully and it feels so nice going on. Keep it in the fridge in the summertime and it's gorgeous. Helps with, heat, inflammation. If you have a sunburn, it's beautiful on that. It's an anti-inflammatory to help with any issues that you have going on your skin, or if you just need some extra deep hydration, it's beautiful as well. So I'm gonna let that dry. The things you want to remember is to let the products sink in. You want to let them sink in for a good 30 seconds. Remember, we're honoring ourselves. We're taking care of ourselves. Ourselves are coming first for a change, because I know that's really hard for a lot of women. We wait on everyone. We do everything for everyone else, and then at the end of the day, we're exhausted. We're like, okay, I just want to fall into bed. Now we're going to take that extra time, and if you have time in the evening, earlier in the evening, do it then, because a lot of times if you wait till 10, 11 o'clock or even later, you're like too tired. But do it early, and then you have it done, and then all that goodness can sink in. But we're taking care of ourselves. So this is your 10 minutes every night for yourself, and you will wake up with gorgeous, glowing skin. And consistency is key. You want to do it every night. You want to do it every morning for that to pay off and get the results that you're looking for and the results that you've seen from everybody else that they've gotten. And it's all about layering products on top of products, and each product does something, and a lot of times they do overlap in their benefits, but each one does something unique. So you want to let that sink in so it can do its job. So next we're going to come up with the booster and the serum. This is the Boosty Boo. So this is your booster, your serum, your booster. So this is a 3-step process. So this is going to prep the skin. Now that's going to have to really dry in. I put a lot on there. Spread it out. You can also spray it if you're in your hands if you don't like spraying it on your skin. And then just lightly spread that out. These are like our anti-aging products. So these ones you're going to get the most benefits from are these 3 products. This, the booster, the serum, and the cream. These are we call this the Powerhouse trio. Again, so the booster helps with plumping the skin with hydration. It's preparing it for the serum that comes next. It's beautiful for hyperpigmentation, prepping your skin for the serum. Now we're going to go into the serum. So put it on a slide. I find that's the best pump. You want to use a full pump. Get that out, especially at nighttime. During the day you can use half. At nighttime you can do a full, and I like to put it underneath my eyes, crow's feet, lip lines, and then we're gently going to spread that out. Any of the residual, put it on your neck. Always do your neck. We show our age on our necks, ladies. And then we're gonna let that dry. Give it 30 seconds. If you have a little fan, I got these little fans at the dollar store. They're out now because it's summer. They're in the barbecue section, and you can buy them. I think they're like $1.50. So it's great to have, or you can get the little electric ones on Amazon as well. So just give that a little fan, let it soak in, let it do its goodness. But yeah, this is like I said, it's a Powerhouse trio, and these will give you results for everything. If you have redness, it will help with that. If you have fine lines and wrinkles, if you have hyperpigmentation, if you have dull skin, if you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, if you have texture, if you have large pores, firming, radiance, glow, elasticity, collagen building, like it gives everything. Like that's why they're called the Powerhouse Trio, because they are powerful and they work beautifully. So I'm going to spritz again. This is my booster. So now I just did my booster, serum, booster, my boosty boo. So that is done. I'm going to let that. Now at this time, you can go and brush your teeth. You could have a glass of water. You really want that to sink in for a good minute. And remember, all up under your eyes is your eye cream, everything. So there. So now we're going to let that sit. You want to do your little fan, you can. Put in your pajamas and just let that soak in. So it's absorbing all of the booster before we go into our final step for tonight, which is our cream. And I will pop on again with the quick daytime ritual as well. Pretty well the same. Some products you're not going to use. And then we're always going to incorporate sunscreen because I'm a sunscreen advocate. The biggest anti-aging is the sun. So if you're not using sunscreen, you're aging your skin every day when you're going outside. It doesn't matter if you just run for coffee, if you're running to the bank, if you're running to the store to pick up some groceries, that little bit of sun on your face over a year, just think of all that time, is really doing damage. So SPF every day. I'll talk about that in my daytime routine as well. So now let's go into the cream. The cream is the Dermatology Cream. Very luxurious. It's a very thick cream. There's a little applicator that will come with it. I've seemed to have misplaced mine. So just a little bit goes a long way. And I like to dot it on. I like to press it where I'm putting it. Also come up underneath my eyes. Residual on your neck. Now if you have a V-neck on, put it down there as well. And just lightly spread that out. You can put it on your eyelids. And that is our full ritual. Your skin will feel amazing. The first time you use it, you're like, okay, now I see why it is beautiful. Good. That's it. Now, if you wanted to, if you have the balm stick, you would do that next. Let me grab mine. I'll show you how to use that. Beautiful. It's your Korean ritual. You're going to honor yourself. You're going to take care of yourself. Give yourself a little bit of self-care because you deserve it. We all work hard, ladies. You deserve that time to yourself. We're going to lock the door. Tell the kids and say, okay, mommy needs 10 minutes. And then come back and then you'll have your skincare done and you are ready for the night. If you have the balm stick, this is your eye cream. This is like my little wonder stick. It's great for everything. It's great for deep hydration. Now, you want to use this at the end of your ritual, not in between, because once you put this on, it locks everything in, and then anything you put over it's not really soaking in because it's like an oil-based emollient. So use it last, and that will lock everything in. Underneath the eyes, you have hooded eyes, you can put it on your eyelids. Up here, you have 11s, forehead lines, lip lines, marionette lines, nasal, labial folds, crow's feet, necklines. If you have broken cuticles or torn cuticles, you can use it on that as well. You can put it on your feet, on your heels, but that's it. Let it soak in, and this is the best $35 you'll spend because it's beautiful, and it's like really nice. If you want to take a little bit and pop it in that inner corner, the darkness in there as well. So it will help with darkness. The cream as well, the cream and the balm. These are amazing for dark under eyes. They're just phenomenal for dark under eyes. It will help lighten the skin. That's another thing I didn't mention. The mist and the calming gel will also help brighten and lighten the skin. Everything is high in vitamin C, vitamin E. There's like vita complexes. It has patented ingredients that you won't find in any other product in the world. Only with RIMAN, and they work amazing. They work at a cellular level. They're not going to sit on the skin. A lot of products you buy, they sit on the surface of the skin, but these sink deep down to help heal the skin from within. It's skin repair. So it will sink down while you're sleeping. It will help plump the skin and do all these magical things, and it just feels amazing. If you have questions, reach out. If you have any issues, if you're purging, if you're noticing something that's not quite right, or if you're having issues, or if you're having extra redness or extra sensitivity, reach out and let me know, and we'll just make some adjustments. That's all it is. If you're noticing things different, just reach out and let me know, and we can just change your ritual a little bit. And sometimes you may just have to stop using one thing and then add it back in, like in a couple of weeks once your skin adjusts, because we're healing the skin barrier. A lot of people's skin barrier is damaged because of years and years and years of sun damage. So we're healing that, and it will heal, and that will bring back the glow. That will bring back, get rid of that dullness, get rid of the tired looking skin. It will work wonders. So thank you, ladies. Any questions, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. Save it to your phone. And when you're doing a ritual, take it in the bathroom with you and just follow along. And I hope you have beautiful, hydrated, glowing skin soon. Bye, ladies.